Everybody's talking about meditation, sad guru, Rick Rubin, a third person probably, can't think of a third. But I've always had a hard time. With meditation because you're sitting in one spot, your legs hurt, you've got the timer set for 10 minutes and you're just kind of waiting for it to count down. You're moving your thoughts back and forth, trying to clear your mind. And it's just not something that I really like. But every word I'm going to just say in a very high register from now on. But it's something that helps a lot of people apparently, although I can't really do it. Don't know why. Here's what I do instead of meditation. This is what worked for me in order to clear my mind and get me to focus on whatever task I'm working on and get me settled and centered to live a fulfilling life. Stick around. This is going to be a good one. Before we jump into the video, if you wouldn't mind smashing that like button and subscribing down below for more content like this, that would be lovely. All right, let's move into it. Meditation is the art of clearing your mind and focusing only on the present moment. My background in meditation is actually in transcendental meditation. My mom, if you guys don't know, is very spiritual. When we were kids, we had a transcendental meditation guru come to our house, and he gave us all our words that we're supposed to say, our mantra. And so I would try meditation, do all that stuff as a kid. And he said, never tell anyone your mantra, ever. So I'm not going to say it on this channel in case some TM people get offended by it. But you're supposed to repeat it. It's a one-syllable word you repeat in your head all the time, and it helps focus your thoughts and focus your energy. I like that. But what I do day to day to stay focused and to stay centered and to stay in reality in the now is not that structured. What I love to do is turning off my phone and going for really long walks. That's a great way to meditate. No music, no YouTube videos, no breaking the silence to tweet. Just turning off the phone and going for walks. I really love doing these. I call them no phone days. Sometimes I'll even do 24 hours with no phone. Although I found that by hour 8 or 9, it's almost turns into an LSD trip in terms of everything in your life starts falling apart mentally and physically. Like last time I did a no phone day, probably spent about 2 of the 24 hours in full crying. I do not recommend doing a full 24-hour no phone day, but if you can handle it, you can. This is what our generation has come to, bro. We're this addicted to our phones that at least me, this is not generation. I'm not going to put it on our generation. This is what I've come to. If I spend 24 hours away from my phone, I will start crying by hour 12. This is who you're listening to right now. So how do I get centered? How do I find meditation? It's not in sitting in one spot. It is in focusing the mind on the current thing. Like right now, I'm recording this YouTube video and I'm thinking of literally nothing. I'm only speaking. I'm thinking of nothing else but this performance for you right now, this conversation that we're having right now. I'm not thinking about how Lead Shark's doing. I'm not thinking about Omni Outreach team working on something. I'm not thinking about tweet ideas that I'm going to send later today. I'm only right here in the present moment. And that is the ultimate form of meditation. So yeah, we can go on long walks. We can do no phone days, but the ultimate form of meditation is staying completely in the now at all times. And sure, you can let your mind wander and strategize into the future. But what really is important is the current task that you're doing right now. If you're sending cold emails, it's sending cold emails. If you're writing tweets, it's writing tweets. Because once you get distracted, your ability starts falling. Similar to taking sales calls. If you're on a sales call and you're paying attention to the other person and you're really hearing what they're saying, then you'll be able to capture the deal and close the deal. If you instead are playing online chess during your sales call, even though it seems like you're not distracted because you're just distracting your hands, well, now you are distracted and you're most likely going to lose the deal. Similar to this YouTube video, if I was thinking about something else this whole time, let's say, what's something that takes up a lot of people's brain power? 40% of people's brain, if they're in an abusive relationship, 40% of it might be on the abuse. Or if they're poor, 40% of it might be on the fact that they have no money, right? And if they're in both, then 80% of their brain power is used up. So let's say somebody's trying to make a YouTube video and 80% of their brain is on their relationship and the money. And now their YouTube videos are going to be worse quality. So instead, you got to context switch out of that stuff. You got to focus only on the now and then deliver in the present moment. And that's all you really need to do. People can sense that distraction. They can sense any of that. So how do you actually get good at context switching and at clearing your mind? And this might be where meditation comes into play. I don't remember exactly when it switched for me, but I remember as a kid, I used to think a lot before I spoke. Like I would try to think of the perfect sentence or the perfect joke. And then by the time I was going to say it, the conversation had moved on and it wouldn't be funny anymore. And maybe I would like mumble it out 3 minutes later and everybody would think I was a weirdo or not hear it. Instead, now I don't even think, I just kind of talk and then riff my way back out of whatever holes I find myself in. And it's a much better way to deal with life. It really brings your entire being into the now. When you don't have to process your thoughts before you speak, when you don't have to process your writing before you write. That's why I'm such a fast tweeter as well. I type as fast as I think, and I speak as fast as I think. And that is a great way for locking yourself into a meditative state. This is meditation for me. This speaking is meditation for me. Writing cold emails is meditation. Writing content, doing work. And that might be one reason why I love everything that I'm doing, because if you start living in the present moment and focusing only on the work in front of you, all of a sudden everything you do is meditation. And then you don't have to watch a bunch of sad guru videos and sit and om for 2 hours a day in order to reach a transcendent state. Instead, you just make it a part of everything you do. Stay in the moment, stop worrying, stop thinking about stuff outside of your control, and just stay present. And that is the ultimate form of meditation. What was your main takeaway from this video? Let me know down below. Are you going to change anything about your life after watching this video? Are you going to do a no phone day perhaps, even in spite of my warnings? Let me know down below in the comments. Would love to get a conversation going. If you want to join a community of hustlers, learn lead generation, and talk to me every single week, then go ahead and join Email 10K. It also comes with access to all of our courses, and you can get access to that at email10k.com. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to smash that like button to encourage this type of content on YouTube. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.